Should I move from Indiana to Florida? That's a good question. I mean, over 300,000 people from around the world have moved to Florida each of the past 5 years. Was it a smart move? Let's find out, shall we? Hi, I'm Bob with Top Choice Real Estate and the Living in Indiana team, bringing you the word on the street, talking Indiana real estate. Over the past 5 years, I've had many of my clients move from here in Indiana to the Sunshine State, many of which I've kept in contact with, so I have a pretty good idea how their experience has been. Before I share those thoughts, let me say, I love Florida. I take my boat every spring and fall, and we go down to the Gulf, and we boat, and we fish, and we dolphin watch. Lynn and I love it. Now, back to what my clients have told me. Here's 10 things they shared with me about their experience. Number 1 is growing pains. People think of Florida as a place full of old folks, but Florida has been experiencing a ton of growth. The influx of people are all looking for a place to live, to grocery shop, places to spend money, and restaurants to dine out in. Growth is talked up by the Chamber of Commerce, but the locals typically don't care for it much. They quickly tire of the cone zones, the noise, and the dirt of new construction, the traffic slowdowns, and having to stand in line at their favorite restaurant. Okay, number 2 is affordability. The cost of living is considerably higher in Florida than what they were accustomed to. Home prices are about a third higher, and like everywhere else, real estate taxes are on the rise, as are HOA dues, a good portion of which are due to HOAs being underfinanced and ill-prepared to handle large cost items like from hurricanes or poor faulty construction. And that's where insurance costs come in. If you buy inland, you may not be affected. However, if you're near the coast, you may be shocked to receive a homeowner's insurance quote on an average house for like $1,500 a month. That's right, not a year, but for a month. Add to that the auto insurance expense. Florida is the 3rd most expensive state in the union for auto insurance, a result of having the most uninsured motorists in the country. Makes you not want to drive, right? So moving to Florida may actually cost you more, not less. And even with that, you may not be able to find the ideal home that you want in your price range. We're talking about living in Indiana, and I apologize for breaking in, but maybe you can do me a favor. If you like this video or found this content helpful to your cause, then hit the subscribe button, like right now. There's no cost or obligation, there's only benefit. I work harder to make good things happen. Okay, back to the show. Number 3 is the weather. Do I really have to talk about hurricanes? Hey, they're a fact of life. If you're moving to Florida, you will surely want to buy a home you like, one that fits your budget, and one that you can deal with physically, financially, and emotionally should a major hurricane be headed in your direction. Number 4 is the heat. There are 2 major reasons why snowbirds live 6 months in Florida and 6 months up north. And the one reason is the heat. No doubt, winter temperatures are a welcome relief from winter in New England or Canada. But come summertime, the temps are considered impressive by many. One hears people who have moved back from Florida complain that they could not stand the oppressive heat of a Florida summer. It's just too damn hot. Number 5 is the humidity. And if the heat wasn't bad enough, well, add in the humidity, and things have just gone over the top. You know, when I lived in Colorado, 100-degree days were largely shrugged off because there was no humidity. But in Florida, you have the opposite, 100% humidity on 95-degree days. Let's see, they described it as stifling, muggy, oppressive. You take a shower and immediately begin sweating all over again, just dripping wet. Most people will tell you that's not what they signed up for. Number 6, there's the standard truths about moving anywhere. You know, like, will your furniture fit? And even if it does, it won't look like it belongs in a Florida home. Moving is emotionally draining. Packing up memories, giving away things you've always had, leaving surroundings you've grown accustomed to and have grown comfortable with. And then the adventure of moving itself? Oh, what fun! So if you're considering moving here, you're going to want to pick up our relocation guide. It's free and there's no obligation. My staff and I have prepared the ultimate relocation guide, and you can get your copy below. Number 7, let's talk about health. Many people make the decision to move to Florida in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. After all, it's warm and sunny, easy on the joints and disposition, or so they're told. Plus, since there is a strong demand for health care, there is plenty of it. It's the downside of aging and health is that it eventually affects all of us. And when that time comes, it is really desirable to be surrounded by a strong social network. When you move later on in life, it is impossible to duplicate the decades you spent elsewhere amassing the large and strong social network you enjoyed back home. Number 8 is isolation. Along with a strong social network, what is needed to deal with aging and health? The feeling of isolation one can experience when he or she moves to a new locale can be daunting, if not overwhelming. Making new friends, trying out restaurants, setting up a new dentist, a new doctor, a new vet. Where is the hardware store, the cleaners? How far is it to Lowe's? All of that takes time and effort. It may not be the most enjoyable thing you could think to do on any given day. It's certainly not about going to the beach. Number 9 is family. Moving to Florida suggests that it may be great for family get-togethers. And it is true that your guest bedroom will likely get far more use in Florida than it does in another state. However, other than spring break, you may not have many visitors from afar. And while the rest of the family is back home celebrating the holidays, you may find yourself making plans to make that same trip next year as well. Number 10 is the unknown. Sometimes it's better to deal with a known, complete with all its good and bad, rather than running full speed into the unknown. You simply do not know what you do not know. Bottom line, the desire to move is an individual thing, and it works both ways. Did you know that around 150,000 people move out of Florida each year? So it's not for everyone. During the scamdemic, I lost a number of clients that moved to Florida. Then again, the following year, I got my first phone call. Hey Bob, we're moving back. The heat, the bugs, oh my God, find us a house. And so it goes. Hey, this is not my first rodeo. Over the years, I've worn almost every hat there is to wear in the real estate industry. Which means to you, I can help ensure the likelihood of you having a very successful experience when you buy or sell your next property. Okay, enough said. If I can help you enjoy a huge success when you buy or sell your next home, be sure to call or text me because I work harder to make good things happen. You make it a great day now.
If you're considering relocating to the greater Indianapolis area or moving anywhere within central Indiana, be sure to tune in every week to learn all there is to know about real estate and living in Indiana. Whether you're buying or selling, please keep in mind, I work harder to make good things happen. Hey, make it a great day now. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to watch this next clip right now.